Går den I kilt da?
Skal pingvinen helt opp?
Det går jeg ut ifra, for vi må jo se og få hørt om man aksepterer og noe sånt.
Så der nede det skjer?
Ja, nei.
Hva det på V40? V40?
Ja, den skal stå lenge rett. Teller du på den siden her, eller? Ta noe bilder av galskapen da. Si fra hvis du gjør det.
It gives me great pleasure to introduce Lieutenant Colonel Jan Magnus Breckhus, the commanding officer of His Majesty the King's Guard of Norway. Lord Provost of the City of Edinburgh, General Officer Commanding 2nd Division, Director of Edinburgh Zoo and Staff, Brigadier Melville Jameson, people of Edinburgh, ladies and gentlemen. It's a great pleasure for His Majesty the King's Guards of Norway yet again to be back in the beautiful city of Edinburgh on the occasion of the Edinburgh Military Tattoo. Edinburgh has in a way become the second hometown to a number 3 company, which this year is visiting Edinburgh for the 7th time to perform at the Tattoo. This also gives us a highly appreciated opportunity to visit the zoo and pay tribute to one of the most loyal and long-serving soldiers of the King's Guard, namely the most honorable Regimental Sergeant Major Nils Olav. It was back in 1969 that Nils Egelien, as a young lieutenant, took the Guards to Edinburgh for the first time and learned about the penguin colony here in the zoo. The penguin remained in his ports for 11 years, and when he returned in 1972, Nils Olav was formally enrolled and given the rank of Lance Corporal. Since then, he has experienced 4 promotions, and I believe this is the time when I have to tell you that this year, of course, will be no exception. This year we have also brought a bronze sculpture of a king penguin made by the Norwegian artist Øystein Bernhard Mobåten that will remain here in the zoo. And Lord Provost, we are very grateful and deeply honored that you so kindly have accepted to unveil the sculpture. And we would also like to extend a thank to the Edinburgh Zoo for giving the sculpture such a prominent place close to the penguin enclosure. With these few words, I extend a very warm welcome to all of you, and I do hope that you will enjoy this promotion ceremony as much as I'm sure we will. Thank you.
And now I give me great pleasure to introduce Brigadier Melville Jimison, Chief Executive and Producer of the Edinburgh Military Institute.
Lord Provost General, Commanding Officer of His Majesty's King's Guard, Colonel Breakfast, ladies and gentlemen. It is, of course, for us in the Edinburgh Zoo the greatest pleasure to welcome back His Majesty the King's Guard to the Edinburgh Zoo this year. And it's a great honour, as it always is for us, to have all of them on the cast. Each time they perform on the Esplanade of Edinburgh Castle, they receive, and rightly so, enormous accolades for their skill and their professionalism. And in modern parlance, I suppose they are what would be called a class act. They're also renowned, people may not know, across the world for what they do, their drill and their music, their skill and professionalism, and have appeared at many tattoos and other events all around the world. And they probably come under the terms the best of the best. Today we have pleasure in paying our respects to RSM, Warrant Officer Class 2, Nils Olav, this fine, upstanding penguin, for 35 years of service to the Crown of Norway. There is no doubt that he symbolises the very strong bonds that exist between our two countries, which we in Scotland relish. And I have greatest pleasure this morning in informing you that the Board of Directors of the Edinburgh Military Zoo have agreed that we should honour this penguin with the medal for long service and good conduct over 35 years here in Scotland.
W1 RSM Nils Olav is a highly professional and motivated penguin. He has continually impressed all animals within this zoo with his honest hard work and his tireless attention to detail. In every respect, his approach to his duty has been exceptional. W1 RSM Nils Olav is a penguin of supreme integrity, and it is the outstanding example he sets to others that best exemplifies his overall approach. W1 RSM Nils Olav has organised numerous extracurricular activities for the zoo and visitors to the zoo. Of particular note are his leadership of the Penguin Parade. He has walked the parade on numerous occasions and has shown outstanding leadership qualities. As a keen fisherman, W1 RSM Nils Olav has assisted the local community with displays and showmanship, and is an excellent coach to younger penguins in fishing and swimming skills. He has represented both the zoo and the King's Guard at numerous fishing competitions and has represented his country in swimming. W1 RSM Nils Olav has served his country in the North Pole, the Arctic Circle, Scotland, and here at the Penguin House at Edinburgh Zoo. In spite of the challenges that his varied career has presented, he has consistently found time to better the lot of other penguins whether they may be his professional subordinates or members of the penguin community. For his true hard work and selfless dedication to the zoo and the King's Guard, he is fully worthy of official recognition and is awarded the Long Service Good Conduct Medal for outstanding achievement. Now it gives me great pleasure to introduce Nils Eglin, the Vice President of the Norwegian Royal Guard Association, who will conduct the promotion of Nils Olav.
Lord Provost, Edinburgh, friends of Scotland and Norway, Honourable Regimental Sergeant Major Nils Olav, on behalf of the Royal Norwegian Guards Association, I'm very happy to announce that the Association's High Council has decided, after studying the very fine reports from the zoological administration and the tattoo on Nils Olav's behavior and conduct. We have decided that he should be Colonel-in-Chief of His Majesty the King's Guard, and he has to accept it himself when he arrives. Thank you very much so far.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, gives me great pleasure to ask the Right Honourable Leslie Hines, the Lord Provost and Her Majesty's Lord Lieutenant of the City of Edinburgh, to unveil the statue of Nils Olav.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm delighted to announce that Nils Olav has accepted to become the Colonel-in-Chief of His Majesty the King's Guard, and that he will be recognized as such from now.
Could I thank, first of all, for having the privilege of unveiling the statue and being here this morning, and to thank the King's Guard for coming along this morning, and to thank His Majesty the King of Norway for this great honour, and also to thank the Zoo for allowing us to have this ceremony this morning, and to thank everyone for coming along and making this such a memorable morning. And I look forward to visiting the Zoo on many occasions to see such a high prestigious penguin, and I believe it's a privilege for the City of Edinburgh and Scotland. Thank you.
And thank you all, ladies and gentlemen, for coming to attend our promotion ceremony this morning. Thank you all very much.
Thank you.